Will you stop that? I'm trying to think.
I'm glad I don't have your problems.
How'd you like an official American League baseball in your mouth?
I've got to talk to you, Stanley. I mean, a really serious, important talk.
Everyone in this house has to have a talk with somebody. Take a number off the wall and wait your turn.
I had a dream last night. It was about this girl. I can't tell you her name, but she's gorgeous. We were really kissing hard and rubbing up against each other, and I felt this tremendous buildup coming, like at the end of the 39 steps. And suddenly there was an explosion, like a dam broke and everything rushed and flowed out to sea. It was the greatest feeling I ever had in my life. When I woke up, I was...
All wet?
Yeah! How'd you know?
It was a wet dream. You had a wet dream? I have them all the time.
You do? You mean there's nothing wrong with you if it happens?
You never had one before?
Yeah, but I slept through it.
Didn't you ever try to do it by yourself?
What do you mean?
Didn't you ever diddle with yourself?
No, never!
Baloney, I've heard you. You diddle 3-4 times a week.
You're crazy! What do you mean, diddle?
Whack off! Masturbate!
You be quiet, Lori might hear you.
There's nothing wrong with it. Everybody does it, especially at our age. It's natural.
What do you mean, everybody? You know guys who do it?
Every guy I know does it, except Haskell Fleischman, the fat kid. He does it to the other guys.
I can't believe I'm having this conversation.
You can't grow up without doing it. Your voice won't change.
Where do you get this stuff from? Is it in a medical book or something?
It's puberty.
It's what?
Puberty. You never heard that word before? You don't read books?
Yeah, The Citadel by A.J. Cronin. He never mentioned puberty.
Even Pop did it.
Pop? Our Pop? You know what, Stanley? I think you're full of shit.
Hey, don't use that language. Who do you think you are? You're just a kid. Never let me hear you say that word again.
I don't get you. You mean it's okay for you to say puberty, but I can't say shit?
Puberty is a scientific word. Shit is for those guys who hang around the beach.
What do you expect me to say when you tell me that Pop whacks off?
I don't mean that he still does it because he's married now. But when he was a kid, 14 or 15, the whole world whacks off.
President Roosevelt, too?
Rich kids are the worst. They whack off from morning till night. In college, they sit around in the dorms drinking beer and whacking off.
Stanley, this is the most useful information you ever taught me. What about girls?
5 times as much as boys.
5 times as much? Is that an actual figure? Where do you know all this from?
You pick it up, you learn it. It's handed down from generation to generation. That's how our culture spreads.
5 times as much as boys? Some of them don't even say hello to you and they're home all night whacking off.
They're human just like we are. They have the same needs and desires.
And why is it so hard to touch their boobs?
If you were a girl, would you like some guy jumping at you and grabbing your boobs?
I had boobs. I would love to touch them. Wouldn't you?
I have my own problems to think about.
How do girls do it?
I can't explain it.
Please, Stanley, I'll be your slave for a month. Tell me how they do it.
I need a pencil and paper. I'll do it later.
So you want crayons? Maybe you should do it in color.
Hey, Eugene, I've got a major problem in my life. I haven't got time to sit around drawing girls masturbating for you.
I'll bet Nora doesn't do it.
Boy, could I win money from you? You think she's in the bathroom 7 times a day just taking showers?
She does it in the bathroom?
I knew 2 girls who used to do it in English class. I saw a girl do it once during a final exam and got a 98 on the paper. Is she the one you were thinking about last night?
No, it was somebody else. One of the beach girls.
It was Nora. I see what's going on. I know why you dropped your napkin 12 times at dinner tonight.
She drives me crazy. I think I'm in love with her.
Yeah, well, forget it. She's your cousin.
What's wrong with being in love with your cousin?
Because it's against the laws of nature. If she were your stepsister, it would be dirty, but it would be okay. But you can't love your own cousin. Let me give you a piece of advice. When you're going through puberty, don't start with anyone in your own house.
Who made up those rules? Franklin Roosevelt married his cousin.
Maybe she was his 2nd or 3rd cousin. But you can't marry your 1st cousin. You get babies with 9 heads. I wish Pop would get back. I have to talk to him tonight.
I still would love to see her naked. Just once. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, I do it all the time.
You've seen Nora naked?
Lots of times. I fixed the lock on the bathroom door and then opened it pretending I didn't know anyone was in there.
I can't believe it! What a pig! What did she look like?
Well, all I can say is, I was pretty miserable. She was my first cousin.
That was the night I discovered lust and guilt were very closely related. I have to wash up.
Have a good time.
I don't do that!